All right, so what I want to do is kind of go through this Autodesk certified user of the AutoCAD practice test that is on Gmetrix. I'm going to kind of go through these. I'm already starting up at 32 minutes here, so yeah, we're not going to worry about the time. So we're just going to go through them step by step, see what we can do, and let's give it a go. So the first question says we're going to go to these data files. So before you start, you make sure that you loaded those data files. And then this is what the location is going to be. Obviously yours isn't going to say Larry because that's me. Yours is going to say something different, but we want to go to the Gmetrix templates, look for new floor plan drawing. I'm going to open up my AutoCAD, open files. I forget which one did it say to open up. Let's go back. Let's go back. New floor plan. So we're going to open up the new floor plan drawing. All right, we're going to open that up. That's step one. Making sure you open up the right plan. And this says activate the table named view. Rotate the table by 90 degrees, selecting the geometric center of the table as the rotation point. So to activate the table named view, go back. Let me move this over here to kind of get these two next to each other. So AutoCAD, we're going to get the table named view, I'm going to go to where it says top here and custom model views. I'm going to go over to where it says table and click that. So that's going to get us to our table view. Now you can also go up to the view tab, and then under here is where you can see table view. Also under here, you can click on that as well. So those both take you to the same place. But for me, I just like to go up here to this one and just go to custom model views and kind of pick which one they're asking. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this table 90 degrees by its geometric center. So I want to go to my object snaps and make sure my geometric center is checked. And then I'm just going to type in RO for rotate. Press enter. I'm going to click my table. Press enter again. Look for the geometric center, which is here. If I hold my mouse on it or the cursor, you can kind of see where it says geometric center pops up. So click it. I'm going to type in 90 because we're going to rotate it 90 degrees. Press enter. So that we have our table rotated. And now it says what is the distance from corner 1 to corner 2. So to do that, I'm going to go to annotate. I'm going to go to dimension. I'm going to pick this corner. I'm going to pick this corner. And you see it's 0.125, right? So then I'm going to come back here. We're going to type in 1.25. Just notice that what they're looking for, kind of the sequence they want, is a number, a decimal, and then two numbers. Make sure that your answer is kind of in that same pattern. So a number, a decimal, two numbers. And then hit next. And you can see with the green check mark, that means we got it right. So that's how to do question number 1. All right, so question number 2. Now, if you look up data files, it doesn't tell you that we're supposed to open anything. So you go down here, it says create a new drawing. And then using a polyline, create the shape as shown using direct input. So we're going to go to AutoCAD. And I'm going to close out of this one. I'm not going to save it, no. I'm just going to start a new drawing. So file, new, template, we'll just use this one. I'm going to create a polygon, not a polygon, but a polyline. I'm sorry. A polyline with the shape, so 15 over, up 23, over 27. 15, 23, 27. 15, 23, 27. 15, 23, 27. All right, you got that. All right, so anywhere, I'm gonna come over. I want to make sure that my ortho is on. So 15, I believe it was, 23 up over 27, 27, and then type in C for close. Boom. So that's our poly line. And then it says, what is the length of the polyline? So to find the length, what I would do is just type in the word list. List, click the polyline, press enter. And the perimeter is also going to be the length. So the perimeter is 90.9422. So I'm going to go back and go 90.44. Now I'm not going to enter all four of those numbers because remember, I'm just looking for two numbers, a period or a decimal, and then two numbers again. So I try to make sure it's in that same format. Let me come back and make sure. I want to make sure I got this right. So list. Oh, that's 90. See, it's a good thing I checked again. It's 90.94. 90.94. 94. Now let's check it out. Go to next. There we go. Whew, I almost got that wrong because if I would have clicked without checking again, it would have been wrong. All right, so yeah, just keep that in mind. So then we're going to go on to number 3. All right, so let me get rid of that. Oh, what does this happen to me? All right, so we are moving along quite rapidly. We're on question 3 and this 43 minutes have gone by. Just kidding. I'm just kind of messing around with this thing. But anyway, we're on number 3. So number 3 says we're going to open up the home drawing. So let's go back. Where's my AutoCAD? Okay, I'm going to open up a home drawing, which is this one. All right, now let's go back. It says activate the line named view. So the line named view, so here where it says top, we go to custom model views, go to line, and then it says what? Draw a line from point 1 to 2, and then what is the delta x of the line? So from 1 to 2, I'm gonna draw a line from 1. So I'll type in L for line. So we're gonna draw a line from here to here, press enter. I'm gonna type in the word list again. List is gonna be your friend. So I'm gonna click the line, press enter, and look for the change in x, delta x. So it's 127.50, 127.50, 127.50. So again, just double check to make sure that you got 3 numbers, a decimal and 2 numbers. Our kind of answer kind of matches that. I'm going to hit next. Cross your fingers. We got a green check, and we do. I knew we would because, we're good like that. Anyway, so that's number 3. All right, so number 4, we're going to open up the home drawing, which I think we might already have that one open. And then we're gonna under the view tab, blah blah blah. We're gonna open up the arc name view. So the home drawing. We are in the home drawing. We're gonna open up the arc named view here. Right. I'm gonna zoom in on this even more. It says draw an arc using point 1, the center point of the box, as the center. Draw an arc using point 1, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to draw an arc from these 2 corners, it looks like. And the center of the arc is going to be the center of this box. All right, so I'm going to get rid of this drawing. Oh, yeah, I don't want to do that. Let's do this. So I think we already have our geometric center is already checked. All right, so that's going to be where our center is. So I'm going to go to arc, start, center, in. So the start is going to be this corner. The center is going to be the geometric center here, right? And then the end is going to be the end of this corner here. So there's our arc. And then we're probably going to find out the length. This is what is the arc length. So again, list is, I'm telling you, list is your friend. So type in list. We're going to click on the arc, press enter, and then the length of that is 33.32. So I'm going to come back. Wait. I need this one. 33.32. All right. Hit next. See if we got a green check. And we do. All right. So there's number 4. We're doing good here. We are doing good. All right. So now we're moving on to question number 5. So again, we're going to open up the home drawing, which we already have. It says under the view tab, or however you want to do it. Just go to the room B, named view. So I need to go, that's the wrong one. I need to go to the room B. So there's room B. Draw a polygon within room B. Specify the polygon to be inscribed in the circle with the radius is 5 and the number of sides is 5. All right, so inscribe 5, 5. Okay, so a polygon is here. Polygon, right where it says the number of sides 5. And then we're going to click just anywhere as a center. And then it says we want it to be inscribed. So inscribe. And then we want the radius to be 5. Type in 5, press enter. I think I did that right. So, and then it says, what is the area of the polygon? So I want to show you another method you could use. So I could, does that look right? Anyway, we'll find out. I could type in list and then click the polygon, but I want to show you another method too. So I'm going to type in properties. And then it's going to give me the properties box. I mean, you might could leave this over there for the rest of them. So now when I click on my polygon, now it says, it gives you the information of that polygon here. So the area, the length, let's see what they're asking for. It says, what is the area of the polygon? So the area is 59.44. So I'm going to type in 59.44. Press enter. Next. We got it right. All right. So the properties box, you could also bring that up to use that, or you could also just type in list, click your polygon, and then that'll tell you that information also. But it might be faster to just leave your property box up over here all the time during your test if you want. So that way when you click on a line or find the area of something, it's just listed over here kind of for you as you go. Okay? All right. All right, moving on to question number 6. It says we're going to open up the home drawing, which we already have. We're going to go to the view tab within the little, I'm just going to do it my own way. We're going to select a polyline named view. So we're going to go to the polyline named view, which is here. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to create a polyline. If I remember right, we're going to create a polyline. It's going to start here. It's going to go there. It's going to go there. It's going to go there. Do we close it? Let me make sure. Draw a polyline that touches points 1 through 4. Yeah, we don't close it. And then we just find out the length of the polyline. So don't close it. So we're going to hit the escape key to get out of that. Now I'm just going to click on this polyline and look for the list. It's just going to be, where are you? Where's the length of it? Oh, 347.83. 347.83. 347.833. All right, and then hit next. We got a green check, yay. All right, that's how you do number 6. Now make sure you don't want to close that all the way back to the beginning. I think I've done that before and couldn't figure out why I didn't get it right, but yeah, you don't close it. So if you get the wrong answer, that's probably what it is. You closed it all the way back at the beginning. All right, so number 7. This one looks interesting. So again, we're going to be in that same home drawing. We're going to go to the bathroom named view, and then we're going to move the sink object labeled sink 50 units to the left. So we're going to go to the bathroom named view. Here, named view, model views, bathroom here. And there's our sink. We're just going to move that 50 units to the left. So M for move, select it, press enter. I'm just going to pick a base point anywhere, it doesn't matter. Just make sure that we're going to have the ortho on, so we're going to move it straight over to the left. Type in 50. And then what do we want to do? What's it asking next? It says, what is the position X value of the object? What is the X value position? So I'm just going to select it. I'm going to look at the X value. So the X value is, so we don't want the scale, we want the value. So this is going to be a big number, 14,640.28. Let me just copy and paste that. That's probably the best thing to do. So you don't forget what it is. Copy it, right? Go over to here, right click. All right, I can't paste it that way. So maybe Control V pastes it. So there's our number. Go to next. Yeah, if you got a big number like that, in fact, you might just cut and paste all those, but just Control V paste it. And there we go. We're done with that one. For number 8, we're still going to be in our same home drawing. We're going to open up the AC. We're going to go to the AC object named view. So AC object, which is the very top one. Right, and then let's go back and see what we got to do. Rotate the AC object in the drawing to match the image. Rotate that to match the image. So it looks like they rotated about this point here, and they rotated it down 90 degrees is what it looks like. So I'm going to go OR, rotate. I'm going to pick what I want to rotate. So select that, press enter. I'm going to select this end point of this corner and rotate it down 90 degrees there. Let me look and make sure it looks like what they have. I think it is. It's underneath this kind of a weird looking thingy-majiggy. I don't know. Did I get that right? I don't know. Somehow that does not look like what they got. Huh. Really? Huh. I don't know. It looks different for some reason. Anyway, this is what is the X value of the object. What is the X value? I'm going to click it. I don't know if we're going to get this one right. The X value is going to be here. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go here. I'm going to hit Control V. Looks like we got the right number of numbers there. Hit next. Oh my gosh, we got that right. I was kind of worried. I was really nervous about that, to be honest, because it didn't really look like in the picture. But anyway, oh yeah, we got that. All right, number 9. Number 9, we're gonna open up number 9. I don't know. Number 9. We're gonna open up the home drawing, and then we're going to go to the bathroom name view. So let's do that. We're going to open up the home drawing. And then we're going to go to the bathroom named view. And then what are we supposed to do after that? It says scale the sink object so that the scale X factor, the scale Y and Z, and scale Z factor is 0.05. All right, so we're going to scale the sink up. We're going to click on the sink in our properties over here. We're going to change where it says 0.04. We're going to change these to 0.05. 0.05. In the X, Y, and Z. 0.05. And then it wants us to figure out the distance between the corner and this corner. So let me hit escape to get out of that command. So what I can do is type in DI for distance. Click the corner. Click the corner. And the distance is right here, 34.39. So let's go back here. We're going to type in 34.39. And we're going to go to next. And we got it right. Oh yeah, we love those green check marks, don't we? All day, air day. All right, number 10. We're almost a third of the way through, right? So we're going to open up, we already have the home drawing open. We're going to open up the trim named view. So trim named view. The trim named view right there. And then which rectangle do you select as your trimming object to obtain the following image? So it looks like box B is kind of sitting on top of box A. So if we wanted to make this one look like that, we would select, our trimming object would be, which one is that? The trimming object would be box B. Box B. Because, let me show you why that is. If I want to get rid of these lines here, I would trim out, TR for trim. I would select this box and then get rid of these two lines. Right, so I would select box B. Yes. That one was pretty easy. My son's in there sneezing. Gesundheit. All right, next one.